Hello friends, this is the sixth and the last lecture on Lady Lazarus. So, Nick Mount, I think you might have come across this name. It's a famous professor, Nick Mount. In Nick Mount, according to him, he says, Sylvia Plath became immensely popular because of the manner of her death. Did you get it? So Sylvia Plath, Nick Mount says, Sylvia Plath became immensely popular because of the manner of her death. So that's what I said. Actually, this poem, Lady Lazarus, it is the persona of the poem, or the author, you can say, her urge for, longing for, his craving for immortality. So, manner of death. As I told you, remember in my first lecture, if Lazarus was not raised from the dead, who would know him? Nobody would know him. Like that. If Sylvia Plath had not died like this, people may come to know, but immensely popular. The immense popularity of the poet is, as Professor Nick Mount says, it is because of the manner of her death. Alright. Another view. To draw the reader into the center of a personality and its characteristics, mental processes. To draw, this is one. Second is to draw the reader into the center of a personality and its characteristic mental processes. So, center of a personality and its characteristic mental processes. So that is the poem is doing. To draw the reader. Understand? To draw the reader to the center of a personality and its characteristic mental processes. So that means the way that she was presenting, doing this, all these gimmicks we can say, carnival, Holocaust and all those things, it was for this. And another view is that it is a carnival freak, especially that part, peanut crunching crowd, carnival freak. See? And further if you go, you will find this creation of a mythic persona. That is, creation of a mythic persona. So these remarks, these views of various critics, you should read along with the text. You read the poem again and again. Then after that you will come to know these things. And you can pick up words and lines that trumpet these ideas or that tell us these ideas. Understand? Yes. Now further, fifth one. There are many. I have just collected a few for you. It is a brutal poem. Some people say it is a brutal poem. Why it is a brutal poem? You can understand. Holocaust and the suffering and an aerial poem. Aerial poem is, it is published under a collection. Composed during the most productive period of her life. True. It's an aerial poem. Ariel is the collection. The Colossus first, and this is the aerial poem. Aerial poem is the poem that you find or that is included in that collection called Ariel. And that most productive period of life. No problem about that. And the sixth is title has an allusion to Bible. That's very simple. Allusion to the Bible. Biblical Lazarus, whom Jesus Christ raised. These are views. It is about multiple suicide attempts. Seventh point. It is about, the poem is about multiple suicide attempts. Understand? That's also, you can say, I annihilated myself once, twice, thrice, and so on. You can say, but that's peripheral. Multiple suicide attempts. I don't want to make judgments, you can make your. It is not about resurrection, another critique, not about resurrection, but discovery. That is. So, eighth point is not about resurrection, but about discovery. Means discovering what would happen after her death. Not resurrection, that's why no. Visceral. The poem is visceral. A detailed description of the viscera or the limbs of that person is given there. Understand? Not about resurrection. What happens after when she comes back? See that? What would be the attitude of the peanut crunching crowd? What would be the attitude of the people who perpetrated the worst crime on humanity, that is Holocaust? And yet, you can say, 9, the feminist lens. Feminist, this is we can say this, eat men like air. A female artist struggle for autonomy. A female artist struggle for autonomy. A female artist struggle for autonomy. Who is preventing their autonomy? We don't know. So that is. And at further, 10th. These are all statements made by various critics. 10th is that it is 10th. I'm just presenting before you these different views. What the critics say. Understand? It's a poem of depressive feelings. Depressive feelings. Because because if you know something about her life, you will know she was under treatment of a psychiatrist. That may be the reason. And then the next one is again very interesting. How the male figure usurps Plath's creative power, but is defeated by her rebirth. How the male figure usurps her creative power. How the male figure usurps her creative power. The male figure usurps her creative power, but is defeated by her rebirth. But is defeated by her rebirth. Oh, that is again, yes, maybe a Marxist view, from a Marxist lens, materialism. Marxist fascist, Nazi. From this view, commodification, commodity. Her body parts, they have become commodities. Charge, large charge. And again you have got 13, a poem full of vengeance. Vengeance towards who? The Nazis, the fascists. It's full of vengeance. Is it longing for death or life preservation or destruction? Another critic asks, is it longing for death or life preservation or destruction? So multiple choice question. What is it about? And again, we have said death as a spectacle. Death as a spectacle. Death as a spectacle. That's another one. Death as a spectacle. And still you find death offers immortality. That's what we have already seen. Death offers immortality. These are not various views of critics. Death offers. And there is another person, another critic, he says, he denies that it is a confessional poem at all. It is not at all a confessional poem. It is the voice of the poem is too positive, not confessional. 17. Not confessional. What is there? What is confessional in it? The voice is too positive. Because confessional poets, they said that they share their mental turbulence, problems, suicide, death and all those. Here there is no such thing. This critic says that it is voice is positive, fully positive. So these are different views of critics. While you read the poem again and again, I suggest 20 times. If you read 20 times, keep these points in your mind, then you will understand. And this is poetry of suicide, some people say. She has become immortal by dying. Poetry of suicide. We also have a poetry of nature. Poetry of town, you know. Isn't it? Poetry of a human spirit, you know. Renaissance, for example. Poetry of love, you know. Poetry of suicide. How many poets have written poetry of suicide? We don't know. Now, these are all open-ended remarks. You can use this for when you are giving an appreciation of this poem, or when you are presenting a seminar, you can share these views with your friends. And from where did I collect these things? I collected these things from internet essays, books and notes and seminar papers of students. So then you will naturally ask me, sir, why couldn't you tell the names of the authors? That is, for one thing, it will be a crowd of people. And then second thing is that, you know, this I have some, you should not find fault with me. I wish that you yourself find out these things. I'm just giving hints only. So with this we come to the end of the discussion of Lady Lazarus. I hope that I have deviated a little from the prudent path of criticism. In fact, I have, in a way, you can say that I have turned it upside down, because not deliberately or not just for the sake of turning it upside down, but what the poem says. If you go through the 4 sections of the poem, of course scattered here and there, one is playing with death, other is the peanut crunching crowd, third is the Holocaust, the fourth is the euphoria of the poem, the denouement of the poem. Then I think that you will also agree with me. If not, of course, we must keep our disagreement. We agree to disagree. Bye. Have a nice day.